My name is CINTRA Hardy. I grew up in Montreal, Canada, and now I live here in Miami Beach. I'm 60 years old. When I was 45, I was diagnosed with a type of bone marrow cancer called multiple myeloma. I had been very fatigued for a year, and I was having trouble breathing. But I'm a single mother. I had a full-time job. I was doing volunteer work. I was chauffeuring my daughter. I was very, very busy and very stretched. But I thought, well, who isn't? Especially single moms. But I was more exhausted than usual and had been for a while. I went in for an annual checkup at my doctor's. I had blood work and it came back. My protein levels were sky high. About 70% of my red blood cells were cancer cells, so I wasn't able to receive oxygen to my heart, and I had quite a lot of lesions throughout all my bones. I had never heard of multiple myeloma, and I would say that I was in a state of complete disbelief, shock and denial, and I think a lot of people respond that way. I felt like someone who had been stretching themselves and running and then smashed into a brick wall, and I just collapsed and I couldn't move, and I had no choice but to make this my focus, my full-time project. My daughter was 12 years old. I couldn't leave her. She had no one else, and I devoted myself to getting better. So I went into remission, but I still was quite a wreck. My immune system was completely compromised. I still had the severe, relentless skull pain, and I was very weak, very fragile, very fatigued. I was very, very fortunate, beyond words, to meet Janet Galipo, Dr. Janet Galipo. She is a world-class healer. I haven't met anybody of that caliber in my life. And I've met some wonderful healers, and they've helped me somewhat, but no one has helped me to the extent that Janet Galipo has helped me. It's been almost 11 years that I've been receiving body talk sessions with Janet. Initially, I didn't know what was going on, but I felt stronger. I didn't understand it, and even though I've studied it a bit, the tapping, how it works really is a mystery to me. However, the results show. The first time I experienced healing from body talk was the very first session. I felt filled with light and harmony, and I felt strong, and I felt very balanced, and I attribute it immediately to body talk because I never had such an instantaneous response to a healing modality. It affects you in ways that you don't necessarily see. There's more to you than your body, your bones, your cells. There's also your emotions, your spirituality, who you are as a human being, and all of that has to come into balance. Body talk finds out things that you yourself aren't aware of. So I've been completely shocked and surprised, but in a way I'm not surprised because it's all there. Like a fingerprint in your life, and when it needs to be uncovered and addressed and healed, Janet finds it. Body talk is absolutely a unique modality of healing. It is specifically tailored for you in that instant, in that moment, and it's taking care of every part of you, not just your physical body, your emotional body, your spiritual body, events that have happened in your life that have scarred you. So having the big C, or cancer, helped me realize that we have to take care of ourselves and that there's a balance in life, and my life was not balanced before. My daughter was 12 years old when I was diagnosed, and I started seeing Janet when she was about 15 or so. And when you care about someone and something wonderful happens to you, you want to share the wonderful news with them. So I made an appointment for Amberly when she was in high school with Janet. And Amberly initially was very resistant because first I'm the mom and she didn't feel like she had time. But she came very reluctantly And after her first visit, she started making her own appointments with Janet. Then she went off to college, and when she left college, she moved to Northern California, and to my complete surprise, she chose Body Talk as her career. I'm very, very proud of Amberly. She's a gracious, talented, intelligent, beautiful young woman. She could study anything, and out of all her possibilities, she chose Body Talk, and I trust her choice. She was also very influenced by Janet because she met Janet and she saw how Body Talk worked for her, so she experienced it firsthand. I'm just very proud of her as a human being and as a healer. You have to go by the fruit, and the fruit is that even with my various health conditions, I feel as wonderful as possible. I have vitality, I feel hope, I feel gratitude being alive every day. I wake up and I say thank you. So there's something going on. Things are working, things are balancing, and Body Talk is about listening to your body and balancing you. I think that Body Talk is making a difference in the world, one by one. We all need balance in our life. We all need health to enjoy our life to the fullest, but we also need to be in touch with something within us.